Hello, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today to celebrate with Ariyonna and her family. It's always a great day when one of our student athletes takes their athletic abilities and academic abilities on to the next level. On behalf of West Lawrence High School, the administration, faculty, and staff, I'd like to congratulate Ariyonna and her family, and best of luck.
It is such a great day here. A lot of wonderful things here are happening at West Lawrence High School. Ariyonna Jones is yet another one signing a scholarship. Ariyonna, congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't even know what to say about this family right here. Hi, Anitra.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
You're a Lakers mom.
I
Look at that. Look at that. Coach Carlos Jones.
Yes.
It must be in the genetics of this family.
I guess so.
You know, we really like to honor the young men and young women in our district who are definitely moving mountains and doing great things with their lives. And to have this young lady right here who's a part of a fantastic family to go on to further not only her education, but also her athletics. How does it feel right now?
It's exciting. I can't wait to see what the new experiences have to bring.
And you know, here it is. It's like in a way you're following in your sister's footsteps. Did you plan that or what?
Kinda.
And you know, you've got your family here, you've got your friends here, and this is an emotional time too, because when you look at it, all the hard work that you all have put into and sown into your children, and to see it manifest in this manner. Mom, tell us what your thoughts are right now.
Well, I'm excited for Ariyonna, but at the same time, emotional. I am sad. I'm sad. I guess I'm sad because she is our last one.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're not the type of parents that try to rush our kids out. We kind of keep them with us all the time. But I'm excited for the fact that this has been Ariyonna's goal, her dream. And she worked so hard, not just academically, but athletically. And she just went out there and she got the drive and she just did it. So
Look at that. All your mamahood did it. It paid off.
Mamahood, daddyhood,
It all paid off. Coach Jones, Pastor Jones, here it is now. Here you're a coach, you're a pastor, you're a father. Things that you have taught and instilled within these young ladies, and to see it manifest in this way. Talk to us right now about that.
It's amazing. Truly, I give God all the glory. I thank God for having an awesome helpmate in his journey. But it's been the grace of God that enabled us to instill in them the qualities that it takes to go out and be successful. But she deserves a lot of the credit because we can point them in the right direction, but it's up to them to follow in that path. And she done it not just athletically, but academically. So.
Your hearts are probably just swelling over with just pride of what you have seen happen and how your daughter's transformed. Ariyonna, now listen, we know you're excited about this, but you've had to work really hard. Share with us about your journey of when you first started with athletics, and then what you've done to really improve to get to where you are today.
Well, I started running track in 5th grade. See, I was following my sister because, like, I seen her run. And I was like, oh, that looks fun. Then I was already fast, so like I was like, let me just go and put this to the track and see how I really am. Then once I got in middle school, that's when I really started to like it. Like I really fell in love with track, 'cause that's the only sport I was really good at. Then once I got in high school, I was with my sister again, and like running with her made me like happy. Like she's my main competitor, and like she was my main support because she was gonna push me regardless.
Yeah.
Then when she left, I was on my own. But I still had my team, so I was good with them. So I had my friends, they helped me, and like they pushed me. Then I got hurt my 10th grade year. I pulled my quad, and I couldn't run for like a good minute. I couldn't run to regions. So I was like, at region, I know I gotta show out, because if I don't show out, it's like it's not gonna be well. So then I got hurt about every year after that. 11th grade, I pulled my groin, so I couldn't run again to a region. So I was like, I really got to do well my senior year, because I can't just be getting hurt every year. Then this year, December came, I pulled my hamstring.
I don't even know what to say right now. She's pulling something, Mama, every year.
She is. every year.
But look at the tenacity. Look at the drive that you have, because a lot of athletes, when they hit that kind of, when they hit that slump a little bit, when they get injured, it can actually end their career. And a lot of them lose that drive, but you didn't.
No, I know I had to keep pushing. Even if I was hurt, I was still going to run on it, even though they told me to sit down.
And here you are. You're doing something, you've accomplished something that there's so many student athletes that really have a desire to do, and they strive for it every day. From a coach's perspective, tell us about what it is required for a young person to be able to go to the next level in athletics.
You got to have that dedication. You have to put in that extra time apart from what the coach gives you to do. You have to be willing to go out and do the extra, and go hard every time. And being a leader, so that you can excel and pushing others to excel. And
you push them, whether it's in the church behind the pulpit or if it's on that track field, you're pushing them.
Yes.
Every step of the way.
Yes.
And look at this help meet over here. All right, now we already know about your husband's records that he's broken here. What about you? Tell us about your history. Were you ever in athletics?
I was. During my school years, I was part of the track team. Pretty fast.
Okay, it's all coming together.
I didn't break any records, but but I did. I was on the team. I played basketball. But I mean, I think it's just run in the family.
It does run in the family. And you had that same drive then, and now here it is as a mother, and to have two of your daughters to compete at the collegiate level. That says a lot about you as a mom. What is it that you do, and what do you instill within your girls in order to give them something that always have with them, even when they go off to college, so that you'll be okay knowing that they're going to be okay?
Well, I'm the type of person that I just like to be true to myself. So I kind of encourage my girls to always just be true to yourself. Find that one niche. If it's just one thing that you're good at, try to stick with that, and then you build on it. Just build on other things and other desires that come to you.
Right.
But I always just try to instill in them, just be yourself, and everything else would just come natural. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to always just try to fit in.
Right.
And that's what I seen in Ariyonna at a very young age. I remember her going to middle school. Just about to get emotional.
You're okay. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to it. Take your time. When we as mothers, let me say this while Mama's gathering her thoughts, when we as mothers see our children go to the next level, we think about when they were in middle school, when they were in grade school, when they were first born, when we carried them. All of that comes into play, because all of it comes together, because here it is, everything that you've prayed about, everything that you worked so hard to do as a mother, now you're seeing the manifestation of it.
Right.
And that's why you get emotional. Did I get that right?
You did.
Yeah.
You did. But I just seen the leadership
Yeah.
that was in her. Just that transition from elementary to the middle school, and she just knew that it was certain things that she didn't fit into, or just maybe wasn't her desire. And I just seen the courageousness in her. She was just, and the confidence in her at a young age to know that I'm okay by myself. And I mean, to me, that's just a good leadership quality. So, I know she's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
It's a process. She's growing. That's what they do at this age. But we're proud of her, excited for it. But at the same time, we hate to see her leave.
Trying to hold on.
Trying to
honey.
hold on.
You and me both. And for you, to hear your parents speak of you in this way, and just to even think about and reflect on their parental guidance, what they've given to you as mother, as father, as pastor, as coach, what do you want to say to them? Because a support system is so important in helping make sure that our student athletes are successful by having a firm foundation. What do you want to say?
I'm so thankful for them because, when this coronavirus broke out, I was devastated. I was. One day I went to go work out. I didn't even work out because I was, so sad that my season was ending. And then my dad came upstairs and comforted me. Then my mom came. They stay right there for me. I know if I ever have trouble, I can just go to them because like they're gonna be there for me regardless.
They're going to be right there. And so what do you two want to say to her? Because when you do see your child go to the next level, of course, this is great because you're still going to get to see them compete.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the, but at the same time, you know that things that you have taught her, she's going to have to not just listen to them or remember them, but to also abide by them so that it can help and keep her. What do you want to say to her just to encourage her about this next level she's about to take? Because you're going to be in Morrow, Georgia. It's a little busier up there than down here.
I know.
And so what words do you want to say to your daughter to give her that confidence she needs to keep pushing?
Even though there's distance between us, all that we've taught you is still there. So we're always close. And 75 can't keep us away from you if you in trouble. But just continue being the person that you are and build on it, continue to grow. We have great confidence in you and continue to have confidence in yourself, and you'll always be successful. Don't allow the negativity or outside forces to pull you away from your dreams, your goals, and what you was raised to believe and to know.
Daddy, you about to make me.
I know.
I mean, you know, because these are words from the heart. If you are listening out there, you're watching, these are words from the heart. That's why it's so special. Mom, what do you want to say to her? Because I know mamas, we're different, aren't we?
We are, but I could just what her dad said.
Yeah.
Basically what her dad said. We're gonna always be here for him. I mean, a phone call away. Monroe is just right up the road. I mean, it takes us no time to get there. But I just, just going off, I just want her to know that we are here for her, and that this is new to her, and it's okay. I mean, it's just okay to not know everything, because it's a different transition for her. And I don't want her to hesitate not to call. She has family in Clayton County, so don't hesitate to call them as well. But I don't know, we just love her.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know, she's our baby. She's been with me, I mean, so I don't know, it's just hard to just see her leave because I have kind of sheltered her just a little bit. So,
Of course.
But I just want her to know that we love her and that, just always call on Mom and Dad whenever you need something, which I know she will.
Oh, she gonna need you plenty.
I know.
Mama, can you cash out me a little something? But thank you both so much for everything that you do. Let me just start from educators, as leaders in ministry, for what you're doing with your children and to children out there, other people's children, what you do to teach them and to help push them toward the next level. We appreciate and love you too as parents for what you're doing and what you've done for your young ladies here.
I just want to say too, when it comes to those boys,
Listen.
your dad has already modeled what a man looks like to a woman. And so if he don't look like what your dad has modeled, he's not good for you.
We're going to drop this mic right now. That's it. Thank you so much, Coach Jones, and thank you, Ms. Anitra.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Don Carsman. How do we know it's summer? Because the deals are hot here at Dublin Chevrolet.
If you're beach-bound or ready to relax in the mountains, your first stop should be Dublin Chevrolet.
Dublin Chevrolet saves you $5,000 on the Trax LS. Pocket $10,000 in savings on this Silverado LD 4x4. And Dublin Chevrolet saves you up to $4,000 off this Blazer LT.
Call, click, or come see us.
Dublin Chevrolet, the only dealer you'll ever need.
Summer's here and we're at Roach Farm and Garden. Time to treat your feet. We have a full line of Georgia boots and a new shipment of Twisted X boots and shoes. And while you're getting your boots, grab a pair or two of Carhartt pants. Make your honey happy, our greenhouse stays full with new shipments of plants every day. From your yard, small garden, or 1,000-acre farm. Roach Farm and Garden carries all your seeds, fertilizer, pest, and weed control supplies. Special projects around the house or farm? Roach Farm and Garden has all your bolts, screws, nails, welding, and electrical and plumbing supplies. Don't forget, we have a full line of pet supplies and feed for anything from chickens all the way to horses. While you're in, check out our new batch of bunnies. So come check us out at Roach Farm and Garden, 2 locations, Dublin and Wrightsville.
When you talk about a student actually going to college to play at the next level, this is truly a family affair where family members are able to reflect on the relationship that they have with the student, and of course to give them some encouraging words. We've got Austin Johnson, who's a cousin of these young ladies right here, the salutatorian of East Lawrence High School. How are you, Austin?
I'm doing good.
Now, Austin, you already know what's happening here.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you thinking right now?
I think it's just a great opportunity for Ariyonna to get out there and show her athletic abilities.
That's good. Did you teach her anything along the way?
Not really. She already knew everything.
Okay, I just was checking to see what happened, in that. Okay. All right. Now, Carlandra, you've done this before.
Yes, ma'am.
You have been back here, and now here it is. You have been doing exactly what she's about to do. This is your baby sister.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you thinking? What are you feeling right now?
Oh, her years went by fast.
Yes. And here it is. You are seeing that manifestation of all the hard work that you all have been doing through the years.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want you to give her some advice, though, in just a few minutes. Give her some advice about what it's been like for you as a student athlete who's transitioned from one level to the next. Now, for you, Ariyonna, this is your little cousin Austin. This is your cousin Austin here. Tell me about this relationship you two have.
Me and Austin are very close. Like, that's like my ride or die. I can tell him about everything, and he's gonna tell me the same thing. Like, he's like one of the smartest people I know.
Oh, he is. He didn't teach you anything about athletics, though, from my understanding.
Nah. But he didn't, but like, we'll still support each other.
Still supporting each other. Now, Austin, let everyone know where you're going.
On the University of Georgia.
Majoring in?
Biology.
Biology. Smart as a whip, man. All right, now you young lady, share with us about what your experience has been like in college and being an athlete, and what difference that is from high school.
Okay, I can say the main big difference from high school and college, if you don't work hard, you might as well give up. Because if it gonna shows. It really shows. Like, if for high school, practice was at 3 o'clock after school. I went to Savannah State. We had practice at 6 a.m. every morning. So that's another big thing. So getting up and practice every morning, not missing practice, that's discipline. And you gotta have discipline being a college athlete, because if you don't, it's gonna start slacking off, and possibly could lose your scholarship.
Right.
And then that's paying for school. So you never know. If you're not having your academics straight, you got academic probation.
I know about that. Yeah, it's different. It's different. And so how are you doing now?
I'm doing good. I transferred to Mercer University now, so I'm running track there too.
Wait a minute, you are a Mercer Bear running track. How has that experience been, and what's been different from, so you transferred from an HBCU to a private school.
Yes, sir.
How's that transition been?
It's been good.
It's been good.
Yes, ma'am.
You think your sister can handle it?
I think she can. Definitely
handle it. Now listen, you hear your sister talking in Austin. Of course, you all are very close here. And what would you like to say to them? Because when you talk about people who've made an impact in your life, especially you talking about cousins, there's nothing like that friendship between cousins. And then your sister here, your big sister, what do you want to say to both of them about what they've done to impact your life in a positive manner?
Thank you for being my support system. Like, Austin, he's always, every time I post something about track, he always be the first one, like, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna support you. And Lenny, she's like always there. She's gonna be my, when I go off, she's gonna be my competitor, but I know the love is still there. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna always be there. And so Austin, here it is, you're about to go to University of Georgia. How are you gonna be able to juggle it all and still keep up with your cousin?
I don't think it's gonna be that hard to keep up with. She's only about an hour away. Every other weekend I'll make sure I call her. I'll make sure I see her, check on her.
What do you want to say to encourage her?
I just want to tell her that I know that she's gonna be a great fit for Clayton State. With her academic and her athletics, it's gonna take her a long way, and I just hope she just keeps traveling.
Keep traveling. And you've heard it from your big sister here. She's tearing it up out there on the track field, but she's saying it's hard work.
Yes, ma'am.
You ready to stay focused? You got it all in line?
Yes, ma'am. With my academics, with my academics, I know I can keep it track. Then with track, I know I just got to push myself and I'll be good.
And you remember what your daddy said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, stay away from. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Calandra. Thank you, Austin, for what you two are doing. We're proud of both of you. I mean, you're doing great things. You are definitely blazing your own path right now for what you're doing and what you're yet to do. So you two stay focused as well and continue to lead a very positive life for others to follow.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you both.
Quality products and installations since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
When the power's out, you're out of business. But with natural gas, with the City of Dublin, when the power's out, you can still cook on your gas stove or shower with your gas hot water heater or even fire up the grill. Plus save money every single day because natural gas costs half the price of electricity and propane. Start saving today with the City of Dublin Natural Gas. Call Brad Grimes at 277-5048 and you'll never be out of business with natural gas.
And through the years, you know, we've met coaches who are actually coaches to their children, and sometimes that's something you have to truly balance. And Coach Jones, you've been having to balance that for quite some time.
Yes.
And so from the perspective of being a coach, share with us about the accolades of this young lady and how she has evolved through the years as a trackster.
Well, it's been awesome watching her even from 5th grade. We knew that she had what it takes to make it. Even in 5th grade, she made it to the state finals. And so,
5th grade?
Yes, and in the 400. And she got there and got a little intimidated, but she stepped up and got out and she competed. I mean, she was the smallest thing on the track, but she still placed. And so we knew that she had what it takes to make it. And she had her sister footsteps to follow and her sister pushing her. They was the reason I actually got into coaching track. I always been a football coach. And,
Right.
football at the heart. And but when they showed interest in track, I began to show more interest in it. And so it's been awesome just watching her grow and mature and to understand that she have to get out and put in the work.
Yeah.
And so she's been successful. Middle school, she would go to she won region in middle school. She went to state as a freshman, as a sophomore, as a junior, and we was looking forward to her going to state this year. So she's had an awesome career in track.
Just listening to that. State championship, nationals from the 5th grade. From the 5th grade.
Yes, ma'am.
What have you been doing to really stay focused? Because your work ethic is so important. What have you been having to do throughout these years to stay focused and be on track that way to be a state champion?
I knew if I really wanted to succeed in running track, I knew I had to stay focused. Like, I knew I had to train to work and follow my sister's footsteps. Because I know if I follow her, I'm going to succeed just like her.
And to have your dad as your coach, oh my. I mean, what kind of pressure were you under? I mean, did you find yourself under a larger microscope because that's your dad coaching you?
Just a little, because I know that he's going to be the main one cheering me on if nobody else is. Like, if the crowd is quiet and I'm hear his voice saying, "Go Yana, go Yana." But I know that since he's my coach, I know how to train harder, work harder than the rest, because I know that if nobody else doing it, I got to do it.
And from the 5th grade, when you started working with her, what did you see in her that you knew was something that would be great?
She had a love for it.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're going to do anything, you got to love it. Because if you don't love it, you're not going to put in the extra work that it takes to be great in it. And so I saw that she had a love for it. And she developed a passion. And so we just pushed the passion.
Pushed it. And for you, you've had several athletes to continue on in their sports to play collegiately. What is it that you have to do as a coach to make sure that fire is still burning in them?
stay in contact with them and make myself available. I give them my number. Contact me if you have any questions about anything, just not just with track, just life.
Yeah.
Just not just being a coach to them, but being a model for them, and someone so they know someone is in their corner.
And Coach, you ever know sometimes where kids are on fire in high school, and when they go off to college to compete at that collegiate level, a lot of them fizzle out. They can't handle it. What do you say to the athletes that, because they're like the big fish in a little pond in high school.
Yeah.
But then when they go to college, they can't handle that pressure.
Yeah. Try to develop that mindset before they get there, and help them understand, look, now you may be the big fish in a little pond, but where you going, everybody's working hard. Everybody has that dedication and understanding that I have to train even when the coach is not looking. And so you in order, if you love it, it's going to show when you get to the next level, because you're going to be around other people who's not just doing it because it's a sport that they're good at, but they passionate about it. And so if you don't match that passion, you're going to dwindle out.
Yeah, and it becomes it's like a lifestyle, isn't it?
Yes.
A lifestyle. And for you, you've had the benefit of having your dad as your coach for so many years. And so now here it is, you're going to have to be coached by others that are a little different. They probably have a coaching style that's different than your father's. What are you going to take from being coached by your dad that's going to help you as you go through each day as a student athlete in college?
I know that since he coached me, I can still, even if we got a different workout, I'll still think of his workout and do a little of his and do a little bit of ours.
Yeah, and so the things, look at this, Coach, the things that you have taught her, that you've instilled within her, she's taken them with her.
Yes.
And so that shows that you've done your job well as a coach.
And what I want to say is, hold on to the things that we've instilled of what it takes to be great, because you go into a different place, coach with a different style, and so you have to flush some of the things that I've have instilled in you as it relates to workouts. But the things that we've instilled as it relates to effort, dedication, hold on to those things and apply it to what this coach is bringing. He's at a higher level, more experience. I'm glad you look at Dad as he know it, but somebody knows more than me, and so don't just ignore what they saying because it don't sound like something your daddy said. Take what I've given you of what it takes to grow as an athlete and apply it to what they giving you, so that you can continue to be great on that level. I never coached on the collegiate level, so they have.
Wow, such wisdom, such wise words. Anything else, dear? You kind of, go ahead.
Kind of flustered.
Yeah.
And the main thing, remember you're there for education. And so don't get sidetracked even with track when it comes to your education. Education is first, and strive to be that honor student that you are in high school. The same things that it took for you to graduate with honors, you apply it there, you can graduate there with honors as well.
Wow. He said it all, hasn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else from you?
I know with going to Clayton State, there's the coach, he's Olympic. He went to the Olympics.
Olympic gold
so I know.
You're in trouble, girl. No.
And when I get there, I have to push myself harder than I did in high school, because high school is just high school level. You know, there's kids are fast, but these people are more experienced. So I know he's going to teach me well, and he's going to make me get to his level he is on.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for the seeds that you planted within your daughter. And, here it is. It's being watered, and God's definitely going to provide the increase for you. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. We've got Yakini Martin with her, a teammate, friend. What are you thinking right now when you see your friend over here?
I'm really just really excited for her, and just seeing her go through this despite Corona, ruining your senior year and everything. And it seems like every year you always had some kind of adversity. You were always getting hurt and stuff like that. And just seeing you be able to come out here and have the opportunity to sign, that's just motivational right there.
And how long have you two known one another?
Middle school? Yeah, middle school.
Middle school, and you're a rising senior.
Yes, ma'am.
And so here it is, you two have been working and actually probably pushing one another. And now here it is, you're about to leave her.
I know.
What has your team and your friends like this, like Yakini, what have they meant for you and meant to you?
They meant a lot. I'm gonna miss them so much next year because I know I'm not gonna be able to see them every single day like I usually do. Like we even had PE together, so we used to joke and laugh, all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be.
Now you're about to part ways. And Yakini, here it is. I mean, as an athlete, especially if one wants to pursue their academics in college and also to pursue athletics, what is it that you see in her as her friend, as her peer, that you just knew she was going to make it?
Even since middle school, she always had this certain drive and determination and a love for the sport that you could tell she's gonna go places with this. You could see her out there running, just doing the 400 like always, and she's going very far with this.
Wow, and you've seen it. What about this Yakini here?
She's a very talented athlete. I play basketball with her too. It's even when we're on the court, you can see the drive in her. I'm gonna do something with my life with this. And she's also smart, so I know she's gonna do something good with her academics and education.
Every time you hear something about prepared speech, you're gonna see her name. State champion here, state champion there. And Yakini, what kind of words of advice do you want to give her? Because even with you as a rising senior, you still understand what it's gonna require for her when she goes to college to make sure she's keeping those academics sound as well as her athletics.
It's basically like what your parents told you, never get too complacent. Always remember there's somebody out there that's always this is gonna sound bad. There's always somebody out there better than you, so you're gonna have to, put that in yourself to want to be better than them. And remember, education's number one. That's what you're there for. Get your education, and then everything else will follow.
Very good. You heard it. Anything else?
I'm gonna miss you. I'm really gonna miss seeing them every single day in the hallway, every day at practice, just joking, having fun, and running with them.
Yeah, here it is. You're about to turn the page to another chapter in your life. Yep. And we're so thankful, Yakini, that you and your friends and your peers here have all been a part of that chapter of her life here at West Lawrence and before that, and how you all have bonded, and that's going to help push her where she is now. All right? This has been a great day here to honor this young lady right here who signed a track scholarship to Clayton State University. She's now going to be a Lady Laker, and we're so proud of you. We're proud of all the things, the accolades that you've accomplished here while you've been at West Lawrence. We're thankful to her parents and her family, her sisters, everyone that has been there for her to help push her towards the next level. Your teachers, administrators, all your coaches have been there for you. And so we thank each and every one of you for having an impact in this young lady's life. Congratulations. Make us proud, young lady.
Yes, ma'am.
And go Lakers.